Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty, and I'm out and about. Man, we're going to continue talking about this MPC Live Mark III and the music industry and so forth, right? And man, I've been on the internet. There's some crazy stuff going on. I mean, people are doing all sorts of crazy things. I mean, you got people buying all sorts of different types of MPCs now. Not only the MPC Live Mark III. It's kind of crazy, man. I kind of think I have an impression on people without them even saying it. I don't know why people don't want to give me my credit and shout me out. If I motivate them, they shout out everybody else. And they think I'm controversial or something. I'm not controversial. I'm just telling the truth. See, when you tell the truth and you are outside of the matrix, you're outside of the societal norms, they think you're controversial because you don't fit the bill. You don't fit where everybody else fits. They all fall into the same category, the same box. They all act alike. They all have a mask on. They're all hiding. I'm like the only one who's not hiding. I'm out and about, man. I'm talking to you like a real person on this earth. And it seems like people can't do that. So there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. And I'm noticing. I'm not watching a lot of these guys' videos. So put it like that. I just see their title and their thumbnails, and then I cover my talking points. There's some of them I might watch because they trick you. They make you think they're saying one thing, but then they're saying another. So I might watch like one or two videos just to stay in the loop and see what certain people were saying. This is one guy, man. Come on, bro. You got my phone number. Come on, bro. Like, you got my phone number, man. We've spoken on the phone before. I watched his video, and I haven't watched his video in years, guys. Years. Maybe like 2 years. I don't know. And I hear the guy say, like, you know, I might get the MPC Live Mark III, but I'm not going to tell people not to get it. I'm not one of those people. So why you got to take a shot at me, man, in your video? And you got my phone number. If you're a man and you feel that way about me, hit my line. Hit my line. And don't hit my line on some BS. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand why these guys feel some type of way when somebody says don't get it. If somebody say don't get it, they're actually one of the real people on this earth. The people who want to play middleman and both sides are fake, man. You're a fake person. And I'll tell you straight to your face, man. I would tell you straight to you, like, you being fake, man. That's a fake person. The people are like, oh, I'm not going to tell you not to get it. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to get it. But you're basically telling people that when you tell somebody the reasons why you're not going to get it, you're influencing them to think like, oh, I might not get it either because I kind of agree with your points. And to top that off, having 005 Dynasty been explaining for the past 3 weeks in like over 100 videos as to why I'm not getting it. So I am explaining it. Why 005 Dynasty is not getting it. I am giving that point. What are you saying? What are you? Man, it goes to show you when somebody just doesn't like you, they'll make up some type of way to try to bury you. At least I'm up front. At least I've called people out by their names on the internet. Video is documented. Then they all start playing victims. So that's why I stopped saying names. Because they play the victim card to try to tear me under. You understand? I have no problem with saying names. And everybody in the internet knows that 005 Dynasty has no problem with calling people out, man. No problem. But I don't feel like fighting their minions all goddamn day long. I got bigger fish to fry. I got, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to that. So, guys, the guy said, you know, I'm not one of those people that tell people not to buy it. You must never been to a real barbershop. You must don't have no real uncles, no real aunts, actually, that'll tell you, boy, stop doing that. You ain't doing that. Cut it out. Nah, don't even think about buying that. That's real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Man, guys, you gotta peep when somebody says, yo, I'm not gonna be the one who tell people, you know what I'm saying, and do the listen, you have to listen to how they're speaking, listen to the pauses in their voice, listen to how they're trying to frame their sentence, listen to what they say before and after. Listen, man, I know about psychology. I worked with the youth for many, many years, man. I studied under some of the top people in youth development for many, many years, well over 10 years. Yeah, my wife is I ain't gonna tell you what she does, but she works, you know what I'm saying, with the youth. Psychology, master degree. When I see these people on the internet, right, guys, and if I watch their video, from the point that they start talking, I'm locked in. I'm watching everything that they do. I know a master manipulator. Yes, I do, man. And these guys, 100% are master manipulators. Even if they don't think that they are. They are, man. So, yeah. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, does the MPC Live Mark III, guys, does that device inspire artists to write records, ultimately hit records? That's the goal, right? Hit records, hit billboards, make money to provide generational wealth to themselves and their families, right? When they walk into your studio, are they looking for what you made music with, for that to inspire them? Are they looking for the MPC Live Mark III, and they see the MPC Live Mark III sitting over there, and they say, wow, that MPC Live Mark III is inspiring me to write this record right now? Because there's so much of an emphasis on countless YouTubers putting videos on their internet right now in 2025 about the MPC Live Mark III. And none of them are making hit records with it, man. And I mean, none of these guys are making hit records with it. They're utilizing the newest device from the company Akai that has popularity and fame because of the drum pads that they have, and you know, it's iconic and all the stuff. When they first came out, they revolutionized music in their own way, so they have a big name, big following. These YouTubers who literally have nothing or done nothing with their lives, they haven't invented shit. They have not invented anything. They don't know science. They're not scientists. They don't know about capacitors, diodes, none of this stuff. They don't know how to work an analog circuitry, anything of that nature. They don't know how to solder on a PC board, but they're going to religiously put somebody else's product in your face to gain monetization money on YouTube and all these other platforms. People who have done nothing with their lives. So they're begging Akai for YouTube views, for money for themselves and their family, right? That's what's really happening, man. These people are not out there writing hit songs, and the artist walks into their studio. The artist is not looking at a piece of gear to write a banger, man. Pardon me. Well, I never heard of an artist walk into the studio and say, what drum machine you got? What drum machine you got? I need you to pull out any drum machine so it can inspire me to write a hit record. They don't even know what you made the beat with. They just want to hear the music, the sound. An artist wants to hear sound, guys. Sound. That's what they want to hear. And that sound is what makes them bring out that emotion of a record, of a sad song, a happy song, a joyful song, a gangster record. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? So why are we pushing the MPC Live Mark III and only pushing that, guys? They're only pushing that, and they're talking about, oh, let's do the step sequencer. Like, they're talking about doing those stupid tips and tricks and tutorials with the device. Instead of saying, hey, guys, let's do an emotional song today. Let's do chords today, guys. Let's start with the C chord. Let's do a C chord. Let's do a sus. Or let's do triads. Or let's do the 7th or the 9th or the 13th chord. Or let's do C going to A minor. Or matter of fact, let's do C going to G. So C major, triad, G major, triad, A minor, triad, to F major, triad. Let's do that. Let's see how that sounds, guys. Let's see how that sounds. Triad. Then once we get comfortable with the triads, which is 3 fingers, a chord is 2 or more fingers, guys. Triads is 3 fingers on the keyboard, right? Now let's take away the middle. So let's take away the middle finger, and now let's I forget how they say it, but you know what I'm saying. Now we're still going to do a triad, but not with the middle finger in place of it. So anyway, make sure your left hand is hitting 2 octaves on, you know what I'm saying, on the chord progression. So when you hit C in the triad, your left hand is hitting C in 2 octaves on the bottom end. There's things of that nature. All right, let's do some melody. Let's do some riffs. Let's set up a sad song, guys. Which key or which mode is good for sad songs? Oh, matter of fact, let's do happy songs. You know what I'm saying? Let's do Lydian mode. Let's do Lydian mode on the piano, guys. Who's famous for doing Lydian mode on the piano, guys? John Williams is. I think John Williams is probably famous. One of the most famous people for doing Lydian mode. Check out the Jurassic Park soundtracks. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, are they teaching you sound? Are they teaching you music theory, how to embark emotion into the artist, and ultimately the artist finishes off the record, and then now together as a team, y'all put that record out, and you touch the people emotionally, and then you get on billboards. Are they talking about that? Or are they talking about stupid stuff that you could do in a device that you could figure out on your own? Like, you just figure it out on your own, or you go read the manual. Like, I had a question. I have a pedal, all right? A foot pedal, a foot switch pedal, or whatever. I forget what you call the pedal. But this pedal, the primary function for the pedal is it's a MIDI controller, basically. You understand what I'm saying? The pedal is a MIDI controller, and when you put your foot on the pedal under the keyboard, it will allow you to hold the tone. So it has 3 slots on the back of my Roland FA06 keyboard workstation. One slot says hold, one slot says control 1, one slot says control 2. Now, do I fully understand the inner workings of the Roland? No. Am I trying to learn it? Yes. So do I have the manual anymore? Maybe somewhere packed away in one of my boxes, my storage boxes. So I'm not going to go look for that. So I said, I'm not going to look for no tutorial online. You know what I said? I said, I'm going to figure it out. So there was 2 options. One option was just to plug the pedal into each of the TRS jacks in the back, the 1/4 jacks in the back, and see what it does. So I plugged it into the hold. The hold allowed me to hold the sound. So if I press a key, it will hold that sound there as long as I'm holding the pedal down. I was like, cool. This is what they do when they're playing the piano. Now I know how to hold the sound. I can move my fingers to the next key, and then I can let go and then press the next set of keys. All right, I got it. I taught myself that. Then the two that says control this and control one and control two. I said, well, what does that control? So I plug it in, nothing happens. So I was like, oh, this must control something else. Maybe I can set it to control something. Maybe I can set it to control a wah wah effect or something like that on the piano, on a keyboard workstation. So now I said, let me do a little research. I Google searched it. I didn't go find no tutorial online to watch some content creator. I went and Google searched it. I wanted to find the manual. I found it online, and sure enough, yes, those two jacks. When you plug it into there, you can control what it controls on the keyboard when you press the pedal. Boom! I taught myself. Man. I'm no longer going and watching a content creator on YouTube, guys. These guys, no. These guys need to be master manipulators and make you think like they know everything and they did to help you. Meanwhile, they don't know ish, man. Do they really know how that machine works? Can they break it apart, get in there with a solder gun and start soldering wires and taking wires off and changing this and changing that? If you can't do all that, I don't want to hear nothing from you, man. That means you're nothing, man. You're trying to capitalize. You're a capitalist, if that's even a word. You're trying to capitalize off for other people, man. That's what you're doing. You're not putting on a real show on YouTube. You're not making a real show like the Breaking Bad or something like that, or like a real movie. You're capitalizing off of people who don't have the knowledge in their minds yet. And then once you get them there, you captivated them so much that they'll just keep coming back every time you watch, because that's brainwashing. That's literally brainwashing, guys. And now they can't get away from you, and they'll defend you, and you know it. And then you weaponize them with your videos and your talking points. That's sad. That's dangerous. That's evil people on this earth, guys. That's who these people are. Even if they're talking about the Lord and God and all this stuff, no matter if they sound humble, they speak softly, no matter any of that, guys. They're weaponizing the fact that you don't go out and do the research and learn devices on your own, and that's how they're winning. And that's dangerous people, man. And I'm awake, and I hope people wake up and see it. So again, I'm going to go back to the guy that said, oh, I'm not going to be the one who tells people not to get it. Well, guess what? I am going to tell people not to get the MPC Live Mark III. Because you can get the MPC Live Mark I and still make fucking bangers, man. And I like the small form factor of the MPC Live Mark I anyway. It's perfect, man. Put that shit in a book bag and go. Oh, you got to make sure the software is good. I'm still working at 2.15. I haven't even updated to 3.0. So if you got 3.0, you think that's better than a 2.15, do what you do and make your bangers, man. Half you guys don't even need that processing power in the MPC Live Mark III that they put in there. Supposed to be amazing power. You can do all this and that. Hear me out, guys. You don't need all that. You can make a song without no effects. You could literally make a song with just the bare tone of the piano, not even reverb. Just play your tone out, play your melodies out with the bare tone. No reverb, no chorus, no flanger, no delays, no nothing. Play your whole song out like that. Intro, chorus, verses, bridges, outros. Play your whole song dry and let the artist hear it dry, man. Dry. And y'all come together and you work on a song, you write a song, and then you go into the mixing stage. You want to mix, you mix it. Use some outboard gear. Don't use the plugins that's inside those boxes, man. That's going to kill the CPU. Don't do that. Use outboard gear. So you're using the outboard gear's processing power, and then you just record it back in as audio, and you're good to go, man. You barely even touch the processing power inside of those boxes. They're tricking you, man. They put a little bit of processing power in there so that now you got to go out and buy the new device when it comes out. We updated it, y'all. We put more processing power, y'all. You could have put that processing power many, many years ago in 2017 when you first did the first MPC Live. 2017, technology has been booming. been booming, but it's not the 80s when they like, oh, we're running out of chips, we're running out of PC boards, we're running out of this, we're running out of diodes, capacitors, all this stuff. They got everything now, man. They can go find those resources in a third world country and have those people put the device together for like $100, but then charge you like $1,600, $1,700, $2,000, $3,000 when they're getting it made overseas for like $300 cheap. Cheap? Come on, man. What are we doing here? You got a person like me telling you the real. You got a person say, oh, don't listen to somebody who's saying don't do it. But then I ain't give you no real facts, nothing. They're playing victim. These are victim people. I could have said the same thing when Homeboy punked you online, man. Homeboy punked you. That was in the same Marco Polo group. Punked you, man. How you gonna let that dude talk about you like that? How you gonna, and dude, I know the other dude who sent you the video. Sent you the video showing you what this guy was saying about you behind the scenes, punking you, and you did nothing about it. Is that what a real man does? I told you guys, man, I got information on these people, man, from behind the scenes. Is that what a real man does? Let another man punk him like that, talk bad about you, call you this and call you that. I mean, the guy disrespected you like you was nothing. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't let nobody do that to me. So what are you saying, guys? What are you saying, man? You wouldn't tell people not to buy it. I'm just gonna tell people why I'm not gonna buy it. Well, I'm going to tell you this. I ain't going to let no dude punk me on the internet without me doing something to stand up for myself. How about that? So now we're even. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me. And oh, you know I can't forget the other dude. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you guys something. This guy, 005 Dynasty, I don't like him. And I don't like him because he speaks the real. But what we're going to do, me and my friends, we're going to make it seem like he's toxic. Yeah, excuse me. We're going to make it seem like he's toxic and he's messing up the MPC community. He's the guy who's the bad guy. Yeah. We're going to make it seem like that. And we're going to weaponize our fan base to go at him. Yes. So anybody who got a multi-platinum record, we're better than 005 Dynasty. You understand? Yeah. And we're going to use it against him and anybody else who speaks up. Nobody. When I tell you, nobody can speak up against me or anybody like me. There's only one side, and it's our side, the Mandalorian. The way. This is the way. Okay? No other side. There's no two sides to the coin. Okay? So, 005 Dynasty keeps talking about this fake musical producers on the internet. And I did go to his YouTube channel and disrespect him to my fan base. I said, his beats were bad. Oh, so bad. I did say that. But then I contradicted myself. And I told my friend, yes, my friend, I told him, when somebody says your beats are bad, don't listen to them. Your beats are good, or they'll get good. So I contradicted myself so fucking bad, man. I mean, I'm sorry. Sometimes my tongue gets in the way of me talking. Anyway, so I contradicted myself so bad. It's probably the worst contradiction ever in the history of music production. But nobody noticed. Only person that noticed was 005 Dynasty. Yes. He was the only person that noticed. And fuck. He keep telling people. He needs to shut up. I don't like him. I don't like 005 Dynasty. I don't like him. Man, I love doing that, son. I love it, man. But guys, don't be like these people who contradict themselves, tell lies, make stuff up, and because they have popularity and fame, for some reason, I don't know why people love them, but because you have an accolade, it makes the mind of the next person just love you automatically. Man, he's multi-platinum. I'm going to follow any and everything that he says and does. That's weird. You niggas are weirdos, man. I'll be dead ass honest. You fucking people are weirdos, man. Somebody got 10,000 YouTube subscribers, so you love them. 13,000, 15,000, 20,000, 100,000, 200,000, a million. Then you love them because of that? Because other people subscribe to them because they were manipulated? So everybody's just fucking manipulated now, right? That's the world we live in. Everybody can be manipulated. My God, that's craziness, guys. This is your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me, my brand, my company, and check out my talking points. And you already know, son. This is for all the multi-platinum producers out there that try to put their accolades over people like me and people like me. Multi-platinum. I'm multi-platinum. Don't forget, first name multi, last name platinum, and we're better than anybody else who don't have multi-platinum records. Multi-platinum, multi-platinum, multi-platinum. I'm multi-platinum. Don't forget to Google me, guys. Cheers.